Hi children, good morning. Today we are going to write the workbook part, that is it's time to answer. Now let's see the answer the following questions. Conceptual understanding. So first question is, what are the major landforms? What is the children first question? What are the major landforms? Children, already you have learnt about the landforms like valleys, hills, plateaus, plains, etc. So the major landforms are valleys, hills, plateaus, plains, etc. Next, second question, what are the differences between a mountain and a plateau? Children, you know that mountains are formed due to tectonic movements. Tectonic movements means, I told you already, tectic plates are present. That is nothing but divisions of the earth. So when these tectonic plates move, that is called as tectonic movements, and earthquakes, volcanic eruptions and erosion. Plateaus are sculptured by geologic, the earthen forces which help in lifting them up. Once again I repeat, mountains are formed due to tectonic movements, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions and erosions. Plateaus are sculptured by geologic forces which help in lifting them up. So when the geological forces act, the plateaus will lift up. Okay? Children, now see the third question. How are plains formed? The formation of plains occur along the coast or an island. Coast means near the water bodies, children, or an island. So formation of plain occurs, okay, along the coast or an island. Next question, why are the river plains thickly populated? Why are the river plains thickly populated? So here see children, the plains are very fertile. Fertile means it is fit for agriculture and we can do farming and do not have any changes. So it is like flat. So the plains are flat, children. That is the reason the plains are thickly populated. Next question, what are the various types of water bodies on earth? Children, you know that there are large water bodies and small water bodies and medium sized water bodies. So here the four types of water bodies are oceans, rivers, lakes and waterfalls. So once again I repeat, the four types of water bodies are oceans, rivers, lakes and waterfalls. All these are the water bodies, children. Okay. Children, see the sixth question. How are hills useful? As the hills are covered with grass, so the hills are covered with grass, children, so they are mostly used as grazing. That means the animals like cattle, goats and carabaos, so that is water buffaloes, always feed on. So these are called as grazing animals. So the hills are covered with grass, so grass is the food for these animals. How are islands formed? Next, seventh question. How are islands formed? An island is formed when it is completely surrounded by water. So it is a land which is surrounded by water. The land is in the middle which is surrounded by water. That is called as island. Eighth question, how are oceans formed? Oceans are large water bodies, children. An ocean is a large body of salty water. So what is the taste of ocean water or sea water? Salty. Formed about 4,000 million years ago. So ocean is a large body of salt water formed about 4,000 million years ago. Okay. Children, now see, fill up the blanks using the clue kit. The clue kit is given down. Floor, water, wind, waterfall and Mount Everest. Using these words, now you have to fill up the above blanks. First one, a dash is a water that flows from edge. See children, from the edge the water flows, that is called, yes, waterfall. So first one is waterfall. So waterfall is a water that flows from edge of a steep place. Second one, dash is the highest mountain peak. Yes, Mount Everest is the highest mountain peak in the world. So this is Mount Everest. Mount Everest is the highest mountain peak in the world. Third one, the bottom of a valley. The bottom of a valley is called its floor. What is the children? That is floor. So the bottom of a valley is called its floor. Next one, an island landform is a land that is completely surrounded by, yes, completely surrounded by water. Okay, so this is completely surrounded by water. And the last one which is left out, what is that children, last one? Yes, wind. Deserts have very dry air and lots of wind, okay. So first one is waterfall is a water that flows from edge of a steep place. Second one, Mount Everest is the highest mountain peak in the world. Third one, the bottom of a valley is called its floor. Next one, fourth one, an island landform is land that is completely surrounded by water. Last one, deserts have very dry air and lots of wind. So these are the fill up the blanks, children. See children, now higher order thinking questions. Write yes or no for the following statements. 5 statements are given, children. First one, earth has many landforms. Yes or no? Yes, like mountains, valleys, plateaus, plains. All these are landforms only, no? So the statement is right. I wrote yes for the statement. Second one, the hills measure more in height than the mountains. Is that right, children? No. The mountains height more than the hills. So this statement is wrong. So the answer is no. The answer is no. Third one. A desert is an area that receives very highest rainfall. Is that true? Desert is a place which receives less rainfall. That is right. So this statement is wrong. So I'm writing no. Fourth one, oceans are part of huge continuous body of salt water. Yes, if you taste the ocean water, that is salty and it is a large body also. So that statement is right. So I'm writing yes here. Last one, the majority of the lakes on the earth are saltwater lakes. No, children, freshwater lakes is the right answer. So this statement is no. So yes, no, no, yes, no. First one is yes, second one is no, third one is no, fourth one is yes, fifth one is no. Okay. Children, now see, choose the correct answer. First one, large flat area of land. 3 options are given: valley, plain, desert. What is that? Flat area is called plain. So which one? B is the right answer. Okay, first one is B. Second one, land along the ocean. The land along the ocean is called, yes, coast. A is the right answer. A is the right answer. Next one, large dry area, large dry area usually having sandy soil and little or no plants. Vegetation means plants, children, greenery, okay, is called as, yes, obviously desert. So this is B. So why? Because B is desert here. Next one, area of land between mountains or hills. The area of land between mountains and hills. Okay, what is that? Valley. So option A is the right answer. And last one, large area of water. Large area of water. Area of water is more and land is very less. That is called as island. So B is the right answer. So first one is Plain, flat area is called plain. Second one is land along the ocean is called coast. A is the right answer. Large dry area usually having sandy soil with no or little vegetation is called desert. That is B. And fourth one, area of land between mountains or hills, that is called as a valley. And large area of water with land all around it is called as island. B, A, B, A, B. Okay. Now see, the tabular column is here. Identify the landforms and write their names and definitions. So here 4 figures are here, children. That is a landform and the name and definition. So what is the first one, children? This is a volcano. What is this, children? Volcano. So volcano is a pool of molten rock. So here it is a pool of molten rock. The rock has got molted. That is called as volcano. See the second one, children. Yes, the water is falling from the steep. Yes, that is called as waterfall. So water body falling vertically like this from a height is called as waterfall. Third one, see, children, mountains. The raised part, the elevation of the raised part of its surface is called mountain. See the last one, children. It's a depression which is called valley. Hollow part of the earth. The hollow part of the earth is called valley. First one is volcano. Second one is waterfall. Third one is mountain. Fourth one is valley. Here the definitions are here. A volcano is a pool of molten rock. And waterfall, water body falling from vertically from height is called waterfall. A raised part of a surface is called mountain. Hollow part of the earth is called valley. Okay. Children, now see the F1. Collect the names of these landforms. Different landforms are there, children. Mountain, river, ocean, desert, hill. One example has been done for you, children. Aravali is a mountain. You can give an example for river, Ganga. Ocean, Indian. Desert example, Thar. Hill, Nilgiris. Like that. Western Ghats. Western Ghats is a mountain. River Godavari is here second one. Ocean, Arabian Sea. Okay. Desert is Arabian Desert and hill is Shivalik Hills. Like Eastern Ghats. Krishna River. Example, children. Ocean, Bay of Bengal. Desert is Kalahari Desert and hill is Annamalai Hills. Next one, Himalayas is a mountain. River Kaveri is the example. And ocean is Pacific Ocean. Desert is subtropical desert. And hill is Ashambo Hills. Satpura, children, a mountain. And river is Ravi. And ocean, Atlantic Ocean. And desert is Great Victoria. And hill is Cardamom. Shivaliks is a mountain. Mahanadi, you know river Mahanadi, children. Ocean, Arctic Ocean example. Desert is Gobi Desert and hills is Palani Hills. So these are the different type of landforms like mountains, rivers, ocean, desert and hills, children. Mountains, Aravali, Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats, Himalaya, Satpura, Shivaliks. River, Ganga, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, Ravi and Mahanadi. And ocean, Indian Ocean, Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Arctic Ocean. Desert, Thar Desert, Arabian Desert, Kalahari Desert, Subtropical Desert, Great Victoria, Gobi Desert. And hills, Nilagiri Hills, Shivalik Hills, Annamalai Hills, Ashambo Hills, Cardamom Hills and Palani Hills. So these are the different types of hills and here, children, these are the different types of hills, different types of deserts, oceans, rivers and mountains. Okay, so this is Ashambo Hills. Next one is Palani Hills, Cardamom. Okay, so this is about the different landforms, children. Now here see time to do is there, children. Time to do, take page number 50, children. It's a project work. Draw hills and mountains in the chart and paste them where you like. Okay, in a chart, take one chart, and what you have to do, draw the hills and mountains and paste them where you like. And life skills is there. India is basically a peninsula. Peninsula means, children, yes, when a land is surrounded by three sides of water, that is called as peninsula, with the Arabian Sea on the west. See, children, three sides of water. Arabian Sea is Bay of Bengal on the east and Indian Ocean to the south. So India is surrounded by Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal and Indian Oceans. So that is why India is called peninsula. Himalayan mountains separate India from much of the rest of Asia and China. So Himalaya mountain separates Asia and China from India. Himalayas have many of the tallest mountains, children. Himalayas have many of the tallest mountains in the world. The tallest mountains in India is Kanchenjunga. What is that tallest mountain? Kanchenjunga. And what is the height? 28,208 feet. What is the height, children? 28,208 feet. Once again, I am telling, India is basically a peninsula. That means this is a land covered by three sides of water. One is Arabian Sea on the west, Bay of Bengal on the east, Indian Ocean on the south, and Himalayan mountains separate India from the rest of the Asia and China. Okay, next one, Himalayas have many tallest mountains in the world. The tallest mountain in India is Kanchenjunga. The height is 28,208 feet, children. Okay, this is the end of the workbook part. Okay, thank you.